today? What is good? Myron Walker, Chef Boyardee, also known as Tony Macon. And this is the Stew Beef Stew Show. What is good? I saw that meme this week, dog. I saw that like 2,000-3,000 times. What is that?
Beef Stew Show.
What is that even? Well, man, he say you putting ingredients and so.
That's how he put his salt on. He just.
Oh man.
What's up, man? Oh man, what's up?
Haven't seen y'all in a minute, man. It's been a few days.
Well, you kind of never really see them. Because you can't see them, can you?
I feel you guys, and he knows what I meant. Okay.
He feels you.
Right. I feel you guys.
I don't know what way he feel you, but
you know what I'm saying.
Fruit. Ah man, there's been a lot going on in the news. We've probably been going, since the holidays. We took a few
it's a little vacation, right?
A little few days off.
Yeah.
We'll call it in our world, it's days right now. It's been weeks. Fuck it. But
okay.
Still, everything is everything. How's it been going, man?
You know what? It's going pretty good. Over the holidays, I found out that I have high blood pressure. Okay, so it's a silent killer. You guys need to watch out for high blood pressure. So my diet isn't even that bad. I will kill the occasional hot and ready. Shout out to the illages. But I mean, it's genetic. So that was the life-changing event of the last week. I found out I had high blood pressure. It was like 194 over 110, guys. Emergency. Like the blood pressure machine, the alarm went off. When the nurse took my blood pressure, the alarm went off, and then it was anyway. But other than that, it's good. It's still good. All good.
Anybody talking about my V-neck right now? Fuck y'all.
Yeah, man.
This is my bowling shirt.
Yeah, man.
We out here. But it is on the V-neck side of the game.
You know what I mean? It's aerodynamic.
It's kind of moist.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We had.
I'm not big on V-necks like that.
We had wardrobe that we was gonna do. Like, I didn't feel like.
I didn't have wardrobe like that.
Whatever. Dog. I had a shirt I was gonna iron and put on. But anyway, I had this boy on.
The dusty Spartan hoodie.
I brought the Spartan hoodie back out. I didn't feel like taking it off. And they need somebody to hold them up. The Spartans lost again. They lost to Ohio State. Anyway, to my Spartans out here.
Buckets, man.
Dang, man. I don't know what's really going on. I really don't know what's going on.
Good back and forth game, but at the same time, they call buckets.
They did.
Yeah.
Lack of intensity.
It'd be like that.
I don't know, dog. I know Izzo coach team. I don't know what's wrong with these young guys.
Well, Izzo. Alright, fuck it. I gotta go into Izzo coaching right now.
Oh, wow.
Izzo coaching is. Izzo doesn't coach stars.
He will coach stars.
He coached people to play like Draymond Green.
No. He maximizes.
Hustling ass players. That's all they do.
Because
they don't go in there he doesn't maximize their potential.
What?
He has them playing very scrappy.
First off, nothing against the players that play at Michigan State because we're fellow Spartans. But the thing is, first off,
name me a state player under Izzo that is a dog, that's been a dog in the NBA.
Jason Richardson had a great career.
Really? Did he?
He had a great career. He
ate himself out of the league, but he really didn't have a great career. He had some dunk contest wins. Great career.
He
said great.
He made an impact in the NBA. Okay, he didn't win a championship.
From years to come from now, will someone mention Jason Richardson ever?
Oh God.
They'll be like, what was that guy who won a dunk contest in 2003? They won't say, oh man, he was a great defender. He scored a lot of buckets.
Very athletic.
And that was all him. And he stayed only 1 year, so he didn't.
I was gonna say he didn't go through the full program. He was only there 1 year.
He didn't. He actually benefited by not being under Izzo for a full 4 years.
Doubt it.
He did.
Okay.
Because all the other players.
I was gonna say I thought you were gonna say name a player other than Draymond Green.
Well, Draymond's the only. Like I said, they played and he kicked niggas in the nuts every day.
No, he don't, man. Yeah, in the finals. Not every day. Only in the finals.
That wasn't in the finals when he kicked the old boy from Oklahoma City in the nuts. You know what I'm talking about. Tall Steven Adams.
Oh yeah. But Steven Adams probably deserved it because
why would he deserve it?
Because Steven he's like a villain in a western. Okay, he had a beard like a villain in a western.
But he plays straight up ball.
No, he doesn't. He plays straight up. I get rebounds. I lift weights 30 days.
But he doesn't kick niggas in the nuts.
He does.
Draymond deserves to get kicked in the nuts.
He's a certain level of dirty. Adams is a certain level of dirty.
There's Draymond dirty, and then there's dirty. But
long story short,
only person you can name for me is Draymond.
Izzo, and this is to my point. What I'm trying to make. Izzo maximizes his soldiers, right? He doesn't get like a Rambo. He gets a bunch of.
No, he's had a bunch of Rambos. He's had some of the best players in their states.
What?
Maurice Ager, Shannon Brown, Mo Pete.
And
who else? I mean, like these are players.
He playing for Denver right now, my man.
Who? Little short, light skinned dude. Yeah, I know
he's not short.
He's 6'3". My bad.
Yeah.
NBA, he's short. He's not really tall.
Okay.
No, see, he's somewhere between 6'1" and
he was 6'3". He was balling. Yeah.
But he's not doing shit for Denver.
Come on.
And he was a good hooper too. That's what I'm saying. Like. A lot of them niggas, man, they just get turned.
But the thing is, in college, he was a monster under Izzo, and when he get to the league under this coach, it's not transitioning.
He wasn't a monster. He could have been a monster. Sometimes Izzo don't let them boys just go free flow and let them get busy. But anyway,
definitely because we don't
want to talk about a garbage squad. Why we talking? We spent too much time on a garbage squad.
Never a garbage squad. We're having a down year. Unexpected for the Hoopers.
It's been down for a minute.
How was your week?
That was cool, man.
It was good.
Yeah, it was alright. Shit, not really nothing to harp on.
All right, we out here.
Yeah, man. Well, let's get into some topics, man. Let's talk about things that have happened in 2017 so far. The inauguration.
What's it called?
Inauguration. What is it?
Inauguration.
Inauguration
of the president-elect Donald Trump.
It's Donald Trump. So disrespectful.
Whatever. Dump Trump.
But
anyway.
there's a few people that'll be. Well, there's a lot of people that'll be performing at this event. And one of them is Talladega College, which is a historically black college.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
My thing is, if I'm a historically black college in Alabama who struggles, honestly, for funding, exposure, things like that, and let's be honest, a lot of the main draws in terms of historically black colleges would be their bands, okay? So, they were invited. It's not their fault that the president is a racist. Allegedly. Very strong evidence that shows to that point, okay? So he's trying to get people and surround himself with things. His transition team is trying to make it so he can kind of soften his image. But in my opinion, okay, if you watched earlier episodes, you know my opinion. So anyway, the long and short of it is, if I'm the president of that school, am I going to stop my school from participating in an institution? What I mean by institution, the inauguration is bigger than Donald Trump. The inauguration has been going on since we've had presidents. So this is the 45th time that we've had an inauguration ceremony. So, I mean, their fundraising has gone up. They're going to have the exposure. how many other historically black colleges will have this opportunity? And I understand that many people are boycotting the inauguration. I can understand why he's doing it. If I was in his position, I would explain to the students why we're not going to go. I want to explain to the students that we're not going to go. But I understand why. I don't think it's a bad decision. I should say I don't think it's the wrong decision. It's a tough decision. Yeah. But he got more fundraising for his school. He's going to have exposure for his school. Everybody talked about the tornadoes. I didn't know it was Talladega tornadoes until they did this. I had no idea the school existed until now. So, is it bad? It's not good, but it's not bad.
So you did all that talking just to actually give a it's not good, it's not bad. Since you like, nigga, you on the fence ass nigga.
I'm not on the fence. What I'm saying is I understand
3
his
minutes
decision.
worth of talking to be on the fence.
What did I say? See? This is the problem. This is a problem with African American males sometimes. They inconsistent and they don't listen. What I said was, I said that if it was me, I wouldn't have done it. I would have explained it to the students that they cannot go because we're going to take a stand. That's what I said. I understand why the president of the tornadoes did what he did because he's in the game of numbers. He has to raise money for this band. He has to get attendance for his school, and he has to get his exposure. So I understand why he did it. See? Not listening.
4 minutes.
Take the hat off.
4 minutes.
So you can open your ears up.
4
son.
minutes just to say.
Listen with me.
You know, it's not good, but it's not bad.
You did 4 minutes. This is what I said. I said, is it bad?
And you get loud. Just relax, man. Relax. Your blood pressure is going to go back up.
Correct.
Exactly.
You kind of got me fired up though when you said it though. You said I
3 minutes to go.
I didn't say nothing.
But anyway, what I think is there's going to be other colleges there, of which some of these colleges will have black students, but no one's harping on that. Everyone's mad about this one college because it's a black college. So everyone wants to say what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But what you really aren't doing is you're not thinking to yourself, what would you do?
Like I did.
What would you do? Now, what kind of stand are you making? So you're going to stand and say, hey, I'm not going to show up. And this goes all to the people that say they won't watch it on that day. Because one, I'm watching it because of the reason being is you keep your enemies, you keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Mm-hmm. So if you feel a certain way about someone, you want to hear what the fuck they're going to be talking about if they are the commander-in-chief of the United States. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, I will be watching. Mm-hmm. If you're not going to be doing anything other than saying what people shouldn't be doing, shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Because what happens is, like I said, there will be other black people that will be at the white colleges. How about we get on the coons that are paid already, that's running around to go see Donald Trump? See, what these colleges, what this college band is doing, they're just going for the exposure to put their band on the map. Mm-hmm. They're going just because this is something they may not ever do. Mm-hmm. Who knows? What if like one day we look back and say this motherfucker Donald Trump actually did something?
Hey,
I don't know.
I mean,
you really don't know the future until it actually happens. I mean, I have high doubts because I don't think this motherfucker is capable of doing anything that's going to be positive for black people. So, but at the same time, it's a lot of opportunities you just get passed on because you feel like you're doing the right thing and you don't know what you're doing. And like I said, this goes into why don't we talk about the ones that are just doing it just to be cooning? I don't even know if we spoke on it before. I think we kind of touched on it. We really never really got deep into it. But the Ray Lewises, the Jim Browns, the Kanye West. Because see, it is what is like when Kanye jumped on there. Kanye said he was doing the shit just because he want to stop violence in Chicago and all of the bullshit. Which is that's violence in Chicago is like just it's a code word for stop and frisk for black people. It's really what it is. But
understand that it is it's a it's something that's happening. Like there is violence in Chicago. I mean,
There's violence everywhere.
Yeah, but
we're at the same rate as Chicago is. There's
yeah,
just more people in Chicago.
per capita, we're at the same rate. We may be a little bit higher per capita, but the thing is, if it's stop and frisk, then it does go down.
No, it doesn't.
Violent did like
stop and frisk just
in New York. It went down. So that
no, it didn't.
It did.
That's a load of crap. The violence did not go down.
Murders went down by guns. It went down.
No, it didn't.
Nah, I don't. Let me say this. 90% of all violence, okay, I would say, and I said this last episode, and I'm not gonna harp on it more, but a lot of it is not. It's not just.
So, do you agree with stop and frisk? Because that's what you sound like you about to say.
I don't agree. I don't agree with it. No.
Okay.
But it's hard though because
it's not hard at all.
Wait. The reason why I say that
racist shit that
no, it's not. It's not.
About.
Let me say this. The concept. Now the way it's used is racist. Okay, the way it's used is racist.
That's what it's gonna be though.
Okay, and that's what it's gonna be. So that's what I don't agree with. But the thing is, if we're in a violent community and the police officers were to use their authority, and if it's people out here and they're in a situation where it's been 15 murders in the last 6 months in this area, white or black, and they, hey, you know what? Hey guys, what's going on? You all right? Good. Hey Tone, you all right? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna frisk you because we do have a new policy in place.
That's garbage. That's garbage.
I'm gonna frisk you. Do you have a CCW for this motherfucking heater in your pocket right now?
But that's what I'm saying. If I don't have anything on me, you just felt me up.
No, I didn't.
You just felt me up. You just did. That was whack.
I'm helping protecting you.
No, you did, because you just felt me up for no reason, officer.
Hey.
Do not touch me and do not invade my space.
I understand that.
I didn't feel right with you just doing that.
Hey,
and you doing
I'm saying,
that's
look,
what I'm saying.
Look, the concept is not racist. The way it's executed, it is racist. That's all I'm saying.
The concept is racist because it's not gonna ever be executed in a way where it doesn't, where they go and stop and frisk white people.
Pull up stop and frisk policy on Google and tell me if it says only frisk black people.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. I have a problem with the way it's executed. I don't have a problem with the concept.
The concept is that.
No, it's not.
It's not made. It's made for inner city. Who lives in inner city? Black people.
Wait.
Don't act like no crimes don't happen outside of the inner city. Don't do that.
Hey, I'm not acting like that.
Okay.
So, the way I said, if that concept is blanket from Beverly Hills, Michigan to Bewick, and it's the same, I don't have a problem with it. If it's executed as a tool of racism, then no, obviously.
But it's always gonna be that way. You know why?
That's the problem I have. So I'm saying
the reason
it's the concept.
Police are not supposed to stereotype. They're not. You can't. Police can't police stereotypes.
Are police human?
They are human, but they can't police
stereotypes. It's something that's what's gonna be.
They have to police people. That's not what it's supposed to be.
It's not what it's supposed to be.
But you can't police stereotypes. This is the reason why unarmed black people are being shot. Is because they're policing stereotypes.
No, I understand. I understand that, and you're right. The question was, do I agree with stop and frisk? I agree with the concept, not the way it's executed.
Them being human.
And the reason why I say that because that's the ultimate fault with everybody.
Officers get away from shooting unarmed people because they're human?
No, I didn't say that. Okay. What I said was
that's what it sounded like.
Humans, when it comes to certain things, emotionally or mentally, they're weak because they're human. And per things that they've been brought up, experience that they've had since they were children, and things like that, comes into their judgment and the way that they interact with people they police.
That's an excuse.
It's not an excuse. I'm just saying how the brain works.
What do? You get fired for that type of shit.
So the root cause of racism is teachings from parents or from environment and experience that you've had up until this point that you are a racist police officer. Because they're human. That was my point. Anyway.
So being a racist is because they're human? All right, anyway.
It's a flaw of a human brain. Okay?
That's too much of an excuse.
Human brain is susceptible to teachings and experience that it has been saturated with since they've been a child. Everybody knows you can't be born a racist.
It's an excuse.
No, it's not. You can't be born a racist. Just like I don't believe you can't be born homosexual. You can't be born.
Can't? Why not?
No, you cannot. I don't think so.
Why?
I don't. In my opinion, this is my opinion. And send comments and emails. I love everybody. Okay, but the thing is, in my experience, doesn't make it right. My opinion, in my experience, every person that I've known that is homosexual have had some sexual abuse in their past.
So growing up, you just grow up hetero?
Yeah, I think so. In my opinion,
so
yes.
What are you supposed to be?
What you're hey.
So when you come out of the womb,
right,
and you come out with a penis or a vagina,
yep.
What are you supposed to be?
You are a male. Now, don't give me that hermaphrodite stuff because you're trying to go that way.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere.
I said I'm just saying.
You're a male that comes out of the vagina. Are you programmed, or are you just going to be straight from the beginning? What's
my thing is? Let me say this. I said in my experience, I haven't met or encountered someone who is homosexual who hasn't had some type of sexual abuse in their past.
There's a lot of babies that have come out. And when that doctor smack them on the ass, and they go, you know right away.
I'm just saying, in my experience, I haven't met every homosexual person in the planet. On the
some
planet.
Kids that you've been in school with that was gay, that didn't have some type of encounter with an adult male.
I haven't met him yet.
Or woman who molested them, where it made them turn gay. No, they were gay because that's what they decided to go.
And the only reason I base it on this is even in the animal kingdom, and I know everybody's heard this argument, and then we're gonna move on, okay? Because we have a bad habit of, you know what I'm saying? It's already 22 minutes in, okay?
Your explanations be like 8 minutes, bro. Go ahead. Talk about the
animal
kingdom.
Anyway, animal kingdom. You don't see it anywhere else. You don't see male tigers hopping on male tigers. You see them, you might see other male dogs sniffing their butts. That's how they communicate somehow or whatever. Blah blah. You don't see that.
How do you know? Just ain't talked about.
Come on, bro.
They don't talk about it.
Maybe. Anyway, moving on. I love our entire studio audience, our YouTube audience. I love it. I got LBG community, blah blah blah, whatever. Black,
we're
white.
Talking about gay. You want to talk about Lee Daniels?
Lee Daniels.
Yeah. And we was going either Lee Daniels or Steve Harvey. Which one you want to go
Real quick with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is a part of this Trump thing where now Steve Harvey had a meeting with Trump this week. Steve Harvey said that the transition team of Obama, his exit transition team, and the transition team for Trump reached out to him same time, okay? He came in, he had to sit down with Ben Carson because he's going to work with Ben Carson in terms of the housing commission for the United States, okay? And he specifically mentioned Chicago, he specifically mentioned Detroit, and he's going to work directly with Ben Carson in terms of housing, okay? So the thing is, Mr. Harvey received a lot of backlash, you know, via Twitter and everything like that, because similar to Talladega, he's taken the opportunity that was presented to him to help. Okay, it's not his fault that he's been paired with Ben Carson. Okay, and now Donald Trump, which is, in my opinion, the worst, you know, president-elect that we've had since I don't know. Okay, so he said he's doing this to help the community. Now, what is he?
We're playing both sides of the fence.
What is he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? Turn down the opportunity to help people? Is he supposed to turn down the opportunity to work with Ben Carson, things like that? Is he supposed to? In my opinion, yes, because do they have the agenda? Do they have our best interests at heart? I don't believe so. No. So he should say no to these folks. Now, look at the YouTube of him and Trump, and he's announcing the fact that he's helping. Look at Steve Harvey's face. He looks like, at first I thought he was just uncomfortable because I'm standing here with Donald Trump. I know he ain't no good, and I'm forced into this. What am I supposed to do? No, it looks more so like he got a phone call. And he's like, look, you know I got the Secret Service on my team now. If you don't come up here and if you don't do what I need you to do, I'm going to shut your whole situation down because I can because I'm the president now. And that's the way he looked. That's the only reason I think that he helping Donald Trump is because I think Donald Trump really threatened him from the way he looked on his face. So best case scenario, he did it because he thought he didn't have any other choice and he felt uncomfortable. In my opinion, I think he was threatened by Donald Trump and his new president super guys to make him do it. But let's see what he do. Man. Look at his face. Did you see his face?
Steve Harvey has always been a hypocritical sucker.
Nah.
Yes, he has.
What?
Yes, he has.
What?
From his books he's put out to everything. He's always been
Think like a man?
He's always been a hypocritical
Act like a woman?
Sucker.
What?
Yes. He has. He has. He always been
One
on
example.
Sucker shit.
One example.
A bunch of them.
One.
A bunch of them.
One example.
A bunch.
Give me
well,
one.
I mean, I can call him hypocrite
Give me
because
one.
of the fact that he's been divorced like multiple times and he's sitting there talking about this whole think like a man type.
He's
bullshit.
speaking from experience.
He's not speaking from experience. He's speaking from a nigga who's a hoe. So, with that going further,
that's what makes marriage special.
With that going further,
men.
We're not talking about marriage right now. We're talking about Steve Harvey.
I'm just saying.
But you go into like another 30 minutes about
come on,
marriage,
dog.
nigga.
Whatever, dog.
What I'm saying is, you gotta have some type of sucker in you to go up there like that, cause DL said it best.
DL, shout out.
Why
to DL.
Why is it that all of a sudden Trump is just only reaching out? See, and this is really where it gets me, because this is something I talked about when I thought about the whole Ray Lewis and Jim Brown shit. I was like, why do they keep bringing up athletes and fucking, like, why aren't we bringing up our professors, our doctors that are black that do a lot for the community? Why do we keep bringing up? Why do we have? Is it because we only are looked at as comedians, rappers, and ball players?
How DL say it? He's like, you can run the ball, but you can't run the country.
Right. So it's like wow. That's all we like. This is the same guy. Donald Trump is the same guy who talks shit about the president. And I hate the fact that like all these motherfuckers continue to just like go along like President Obama. Because I've been big on President Obama.
Right.
And yeah, I haven't. And it's like to me, he do sucker shit too. As a man who got dissed on a regular by Donald Trump.
Okay.
I don't. It's just like
what's he supposed to do?
You supposed to say, look, you guys are in trouble, big time. You said that on the stage every time when you was endorsing Hillary Clinton. You was promoting that. And then you have a sit down with Trump and you say, hey, give this guy a chance. No. See,
because the country as a whole has to move forward.
Everybody turn into sucker shit. Everybody always turn into that sucker shit.
Because
that makes
right now, due to the voters and due to
voting shit, man. It comes
how
down
does he get in there?
But
electoral votes.
Okay, the fact that he's in now.
He's in. So now President Obama's trying his best.
As the president, you have to say, look.
He's trying his best.
If you go say in one breath, we in trouble if we elect this guy, and all of a sudden now he elected, hey, give this guy a chance. What the fuck is you saying? What the fuck is you saying?
I guess he could have said, you know what? Okay, he's here now.
He could have said, yeah, I met with Donald Trump, and we had a little meeting, and we talked about different stuff.
Right.
I provided him with a lot of information.
Yep.
Good luck.
Is that gonna make the country better or what?
Good luck.
Is it gonna make it better or no?
Is he gonna make us better?
No, I don't think. I don't think Donald Trump is.
As now, President Obama said some shit where he said he's going to continue to fight with us as a civilian now and shit, right? As a citizen.
Yep.
He was doing that before he became president.
Which means he knows.
And then he became president.
Right.
And his fight was cool for everyone else, but black people.
See, you one of them. I can't look.
What?
He's the president of the United States. It doesn't mean he doesn't have a magic wand.
Okay, he's the president of the United States.
Okay, it's three sections of
Cool. Say that. Say it.
It's three sections of government.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right,
So executive, legislative, and judicial.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So why Mexican agenda was pushed? Why was the LGBTQ community pushed? Why was those agendas pushed?
Okay, look.
But and then why?
What
And
you
then
don't
why?
talk about
And then
go
why
ahead.
when he talked when he speak of black people, he don't even say black. He just say minorities. Why?
Come on.
Why?
Look.
Because he want to lump us in with everybody and
Look.
say I did a lot for minorities.
Look.
But he can specifically say what he did for the Jewish community, what he did for the LGBT community, what he did. All I'm asking is, why is it when it comes to us, we are always the ones that we have to say, he's not for all of you. Why is it when it comes to us, we're the ones that always have to be, hey, pull yourself up by the bootstraps why is it whenever it comes to black people, we can't get shit. We just can't. We can't.
Hey, bro.
It's too late. I mean, we'll rock that. As long as they don't hit your phone, man. Don't put it by your phone.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Zzz,
Yo.
all on the
So
on the camera.
I was talking to shout out to Joanne, my super wife.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about this the other day. Obama put in legislation to where he softened and he made changes to parole and
criminals. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
If you look at the jail system,
I helped out criminals.
Who is in there?
What the fuck?
Who is in there? Who is in jail right now? Who is filling up the prisons right now? Thanks to the Clintons. Who was in there?
I'm talking about the innocent people. What about the innocent people? That's
Okay.
what we need. We need the innocent people
All right.
to not even have to go through the shit. Like don't pardon people. Fix the judicial system in general.
He pardoned a few people. I mean, he spoke on
He
Kwame.
pardoned a bunch of people.
Yeah, I mean,
but my thing is, you pardoning people that were actual criminals and lessening their sentences to whereas, what about we having something in place to where the motherfuckers don't even go to jail in the first place?
I mean, absolutely. When you become president, you get a bunch of responsibility. You do not get a magic wand. That's all I'm saying. Okay? He did do things for everybody. Okay? He will be the best president in history up until this point. Who?
I mean, we'd have to go through everything.
Who?
We have to break
It's
it
between
down.
him and Kennedy.
I mean,
Kennedy got cut short.
resume together. Because I mean, if you go by best, and because a lot of y'all say, well, he wasn't the president he was the president for everybody. So if you say that,
He is.
then there could be a bunch of people who say, hey, you know what? My best years was under this guy. My best years was under that guy.
Okay.
Because I'm white and I say so. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this shit.
Anyway,
That was
so Lee Daniels has a new show.
Yeah.
You know,
Lee Daniels cooning it out too. I mean, fuck it.
And
Lee Daniels, this is what he said. Fuck all that. He got a show called Star.
right?
And he chose a lead white character to heal the racial divide in America. He said he wants white people to feel good about being white.
Yeah.
I know a lot of white people. And there's never been a time that one white person said to me, they don't feel good about being white. Never in my life have I heard a white person say to me, they don't feel good about being white. Lee Daniels, what the fuck is you smoking? I've never heard that shit in my life. That is the most asinine, as a 10, as a 11, as a 12. Shout out to Coon A. Smith.
Wow.
For coming up with that asinine, as a 10, as 11. But anyway, Coon A. Smith, fuck you.
Oh my God.
Ratchet,
he brings it.
Yeah, man, I've never heard that. Like Lee Daniels. See, to me, I have mixed. I don't. It's not even mixed about it. I don't fuck with Lee Daniels. I don't fuck with Lee Daniels because that nigga's a sucker. Lee Daniels purposely. He could say he hired black people to be in front of the screen, behind the scenes, and everything, but he puts out a product that makes the black community look bad. There's no way to chop it up or cut it up that it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does. Precious was a fictional tale of a big ass girl running around eating chicken.
Also getting sexually abused by her step pops.
Yes, and the mama. It was a wild ass movie.
She was abused.
So
he delved into real life issues that people go through. People are sexually abused.
That was made up. I mean, like the way she was abused and the
things
like
like
the
that
scenes
happen.
that happened with her.
Things like that happen.
I'm not saying it don't, but my nigga, there ain't nothing else you can put out.
It's
It wasn't
ugly.
nothing else. It wasn't no positive movie you could have made about a big black girl.
I mean, it would have made an impact like Precious
He just
did.
had to use a big ass black girl.
I mean,
It was like he was like, I'm gonna just make this movie
it was
as
fictional, but
scummy as possible.
I'm about to say it was some. I'm sure it was based on some, but anyway.
The one he made it up. It was fiction.
Okay, but I mean, any fiction has some
Then
elements
his
of.
best movie, best
reality.
shit he can put out is
And then he said,
I'm not going to even go into the Empire show.
Right, but I was just gonna say that because he was on that show. What's the show called? Anyway, he was on the daytime talk show, the one where Tamar used to be, and then she came back onto. Anyway, he referenced Empire as being Dynasty, and he then referenced that this star is Good Times, in how it's supposed to be. I don't know the level of interaction or whatever. So basically, so anyway, he says.
Fuck Lee Daniels.
So Lee Daniels said he's
I
coming
hope
from
you get backslapped by a bear.
from the perspective of this Caucasian chick. That's how he spun it on the show. We're gonna start the show, not as her as being the star, but coming from the Caucasian chick's perspective. And then he wanted to say, at the time before the election, this is when he decided to have this perspective. It was for, because America, he said, and this is exactly what his words were. Black boys were getting killed by police officers. He wanted, Black America and white America. He felt as though they can both identify with the Caucasian chick. So, I mean, it's his show. So what?
Yeah, all right.
It's his show.
Yeah. That
I mean,
nigga said
it don't make it right. I don't think it's going to.
Nah, I mean, you can put a white girl as your star, but
Right.
like
Just say that. I chose her because it's my show.
Boom.
That's all he had to say.
You didn't even have to say why you chose her.
Right. It's my show.
My thing is like when you say it's gonna heal the racial divide in America, and you want white people to feel good about being white. That's
where he fell completely off the cliff. Like, what are you talking about?
What?
That is this show. Your terrible show.
So you
is not gonna
decided
fix
to finally have
hundreds of
some
years
shit
of
where
divide. No.
a white girl's gonna be the lead character, and where all her troubles are gone and shot away, but yet you put the motherfuckers in your lead characters going to jail and all types of shit on your black lead characters. That's what they do. They go to jail.
They also have millions of dollars. They have a record label.
And they go to because
It's
that's
an
all.
R&B genius and a rap.
That's all we can do. We only good for music. All right. Anyway, because that's all we good for.
I mean, that's not what we all good for.
Trump,
how many
Trump
viewers he got for Empire?
Look, watch, listen. Trump is going to call Lucius Lyons
Yeah.
to come to the White House. He want to talk to Lucius Lyons next.
Hey.
And Cookie.
I haven't watched any of this. Is this the second or third season?
I haven't watched.
I watched one episode.
I know enough.
Eh.
Just,
I haven't been on it. Anyway.
Um.
Hey. Quick digress. Speaking of rappers, and all we do is rap. Okay. Soulja Boy and Chris Brown. Real quick.
They say Soulja ain't from the hood. They say Soulja ain't from the hood. They say Soulja Boy ain't from the hood.
Oh man. Hey, wait. Hey. Be the dude. Hey, what? Hey, yeah. Hey, what? He took his chain.
The fucked up thing was, Soulja, I was mad because you didn't have the Draco with you. How you never had a Draco with you when you needed it, baby? You supposed to pull that boy out. I'm like, what, nigga?
What? Right.
But nah, man, Soulja Boy, Chris Brown is supposed to be going down. It's supposed to be a fight.
March.
I mean, for anybody who's been living under the rock, didn't know that Soulja Boy, Chris Brown has beef. And the way they're going to settle it, it was all over Karuchi too. Soulja done pulled some shit.
Just cause Trisha chick, like yo, like Chris Brown. Like my thing is, it's your baby mom's, right?
Well,
that's his baby mom's, right?
She a hot little piece.
She's straight. She's straight. Like I mean, like in the face, she's in like 11, like a face, hair. Like I haven't seen like her body,
cutie, bro.
Yeah, like
I mean, her body's nice. She's
proportionate, right?
Definitely straight for the stroke, but she's arm piece worthy.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
She's
what she
definitely
does
quality,
and she's getting her game up right now. Shout out to Karuchi for doing your thing to make yourself relevant in the midst of all this goofiness.
I mean, but it was off. Like Soulja liked the picture, but you know, it turned up when he mentioned Chris's daughter. And I understand that. Me having a daughter, I understand that.
It turned up when, like, for me, if I like someone's picture and, like, the ex calls me and tries to G-check me on some shit, nigga, Soulja said he actually tried to, like, oh, okay, man. He said he tried to be cool about the situation as that happened, but as me, as a guy, if a nigga calls and tries like, if and I guess if we homies, I mean, fuck that. If we homies, and I just thought the picture was cool.
Why you put it on social media if you didn't want it to get liked?
Well, that's the woman. But I'm saying, like, the guy called me and tried to G-check me on it. Like, nigga, you would need to call every other nigga that didn't like the photo.
Right.
But, like, we would probably have a problem from that conversation off rip.
Yeah.
And, you know, it wouldn't be anything to talk about. But, like you said, then it really got even worse when he mentioned his daughter.
Right.
But...
So then, real quick, and then leading to the trainer, so Mayweather's training Soulja Boy, and it's no surprise because Soulja Boy and Chris Brown had some beef over some other females, and then now 50 Cent is backing Chris Brown somehow because he had beef with. Oh wait, so 50 put on Twitter because recently Soulja Boy had a burglary at his home. Someone stole like 20 racks worth of things, cash and jewelry from Soulja Boy's. Yeah. Soulja Boy's home, and there were rumors on Twitter stating that Mr. Soulja Boy was about to lose his crib anyway. So, and that added fuel to the flames. And, I mean, basically, look, it's all leading up to a pay-per-view. Just want to kind of touch base on it because it kind of went along with.
They gonna fight. Put it like that. They gonna fight.
My money on Chris Brown, and if Chris Brown let me down, I'm gonna be very upset.
I wouldn't put no money on either one of them. Tariq Nasheed had me dying. He said he go to the fight dressed up like Frank Lucas and shit. I thought that was fucking hilarious. That shit is hilarious. But like I if they have it in Vegas, they can't have it in Vegas because of certain fight rules they said.
Okay.
And like it's like I think it's probably gonna be in Cali.
Yeah, because they're not a part of any. Yeah. Like they have
strict rules in Vegas to where
world boxing blah blah. They're not registered sanctioned fighters.
Really love to be because like I think even with them celebrity boxing when they do celebrity boxing they usually put the fucking big stupid ass gloves on them and shit.
Right.
And I think that's what takes away from the fact of it being a real fight.
Right.
But I would really love to be in the building. Like I would love to see that shit. Like.
It's smart. Hey, we haven't had a brothers trip in a minute.
Yeah, I mean that shit ain't gonna be cheap at all though.
It's not. We can rent a car. Rent a car.
Sit in the car for like 3 days?
I'll drive.
That motherfucking fuck
it's
that.
It's in Cali, yeah.
I'm only good for about an hour. Shout out to East Lansing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to East Lansing. I make it 45 minutes.
Man, driving.
Exit 110. Or if you want to go Trowbridge, actually holler at me.
I hate driving more than an hour. But yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, they go fight. They go scrap it out, put down the guns, and put up the dukes. I actually like that slogan. Fuck it, it is what it is. I mean, these niggas have been real goofy. If mid-fight, King Draco pulls it out, he pulled the Draco out and starts shooting Chris Brown up. Nigga, then we go really find out that Soulja Boy about that life. He go crank that RoboCop and pull that bitch off the leg and. Nah. Anyway, because he did that little what's name? It was the Soulja Boy challenge was going around for a minute. Man, I'm gonna have to do it. I was gonna do a Soulja Boy challenge for a minute.
What's the Soulja Boy challenge?
It was like yeah, man. So I'm up in the studio and boom, this guy was coming to get me. They was coming to get me. Like I heard this noise, so I went out and then like they was shooting in the studio now. So I grabbed a gun. I was blah, 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 blah. You know, and then I hit one up. I shot him. So I went up. I took the. He had on a mask. I took the mask off. You know, I saw it, and I was like, damn, I know him. I know. Blah, 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 blah. You know. So then I went back in the studio. And I went back into the studio, and I'm back in the studio, right? So I'm back in the studio, and then I hear boom, 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 boom at the door. So I just opened the door, and I'm like, bah, bah, bah. And then I realized that was my man. My man like, yo, pass me the gun, pass me the gun. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm not passing you the gun. Nigga. And then the cops came, and the cops heard the track that I had on. It was fire.
Oh, wow.
And then, you know, and that was that, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Man, Vlad punk ass was doing the interview when he did this shit, man.
Wow.
Vlad is a fucking clown.
Wow.
Vlad is on black exploitation too.
I don't know who Vlad is.
Vlad
Who's
TV.
Vlad?
You
Vlad
do the interviews and shit. Vlad a sucker.
I'm not up on Vlad. I'm not a big TV guy right now.
He's not actual TV. He's internet, but he does.
My bad.
He does interviews. Well, I mean, you can't give people TV unless they TV, right?
You right.
Yeah, that's why I'm just not, you know. You wanna dive into this last thing and really kind of top everything off?
Yeah, right here.
Which one? Which one would be better?
I'm thinking right here.
All right, cool.
It's out of left field, kind of.
Yeah, that is. That'll be next. That'll be next time. All right. So today's main topic.
The main topic. 46 minutes in.
Well,
hey.
a lot of chopped up a lot of game, baby. Like people sit.
We haven't seen you guys in a long time.
People sit and listen. They go like, yeah, man. You know, they was really like. Sometimes they may go to sleep on some of the shit you was saying, but that's cool. We can deal with that. You say it right. But no, but like,
no,
you say
my bad. Okay.
But here's the deal. Here's the question of the day. Why do black people act different around white people? Dive in.
Now,
I want to really go into this because, like, when I say why do they act different, it's like not from just being professional,
right?
But there's certain characteristics and things of a person that changes.
Yeah.
Body movement, tone, and really the tone. Like that voice, that aggressive voice, or not even aggressive voice, but some people who may have a deeper voice change the baritone and it goes into, hey, how's it going?
I feel
Some do. Fuck it, I will call you out, Terrence. Terrence.
Yes. Oh my God, he goes into game show host.
I don't know if Terrence even watched this, but like I may even tag him on this one.
Tag him on this one.
But Terrence is a different dude.
Completely different.
You my guy, dog. You my guy.
I remember the first time I called this man.
And it's the only reason I would call you out on it because you my dude.
Oh my God.
But my nigga,
this is Terrence.
You're guilty, homeboy.
Hey. I'm happy to be here.
Terrence, Tom.
Hey, Terrence.
But anyway.
Dude, I was like, I hit him with like the first time I answered, I'm like, why did you just turn into like
that's my dog, though.
Game show host.
But like a lot of people are guilty of it. I used to be guilty of it, I could say, because I mean, like in certain conversations you have with a person, with white people, and I mean it kind of really goes into just being programmed to be a certain way. Growing up, think about this one. I got one for you. Growing up, how afraid were you of the KKK? I mean, like, just learning about what they did and all that shit they did to black people and all that shit. I mean, like, did you think to yourself, like, if I got caught in a certain area and they were there, how like, or if, like, if you just
I'll be honest with you, I thought, like, from what I saw on movies and things like that, that I've heard about the KKK was only, like, in the South somewhere. Like, I really didn't, coming up, Brightmoor,
yeah, I feel you on that.
Finkel,
but, like, I mean, like, you know, shit, you start hearing that they were, like, in Howell and shit like that. I mean,
I found out that Howell was one of the main, like, capitals of the KKK when I was 23
because they are a homegrown terrorist organization, whether people try to not believe that that's what we already have here. Motherfuckers scared of ISIS, but we actually have already gone through our own terrorist group in the United States.
Up, though.
Shit, them motherfuckers hanging in. They was a fucking.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not disputing it. I'm talking about.
But I feel you.
I'm talking about. Let's say
saying.
6 weeks ago.
ISIS don't attack black people, but anyway,
they attack America and Western civilization.
They don't have no issue with us, but
they have an issue with Western civilization. We're Western civilization.
Let me tell you right now, man. They ain't got no issue with us because we don't have the power. But listen, here's where I'm going. Here's where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
In a sense of the KKK, they were like growing up. I used to be like, damn, they were doing that type of stuff. Like I would never want to run into them. And then that's like
right.
Now I got older, I was like, fuck them. I don't want to like if you give me a one-on-one, nigga, I'm taking your head off.
They don't.
But they would never.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. In general, you get programmed to think a certain way of certain things. And it's like, you won't get a job unless you talk like this. And I understand, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you get taught that you have to, and like people take it to an extreme. They feel like they have to almost lose themselves. Like they'll get into a point of like, like, hey, check out that new Coldplay album.
Let me ask
you know
this.
What?
Let me ask you a question.
I like Coldplay. It's a great, but that's what I'm saying.
Metallica
they do shit. Exactly. They do shit like that.
Let me ask you this though. Mm-hmm. Are we talking about professional world?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Professional is a different thing. Because like, think about it. Think about this. As a professional person, when you talk to, or you do everything that you do, business-wise,
right,
work, related,
right.
Do you feel like a black man doing it?
No, because you are.
Don't?
No, let me tell you why.
That is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Let me tell you why.
I don't know this guy.
When you come in, and because I am a professional.
You don't feel like a black guy though?
Listen.
I can't hear you. Listen. I asked you a simple question.
Exactly.
And you said no. I'm lost.
Listen, let me tell you. Dang, Nabbit. You don't
mad
understand.
Because you don't feel like a black man.
Listen, no, that's not what I'm saying.
I asked you a simple question.
I'm telling you what I'm saying. Relax.
You're mad at me for saying no.
No, listen. If you truly are professional,
you don't feel like a black man being a professional.
Listen.
You're mad.
Listen. All I'm saying is listen.
Are
you gonna listen?
He's mad.
This is a problem.
You mad.
Problem.
You mad.
Problem with our community right here.
You mad.
You see the problem?
You mad.
Y'all see it.
No, they don't.
He's not listening to what I'm saying.
He's mad.
Somebody
get Bill O'Reilly for him. He's mad.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening.
You mad.
You gonna give me 30 seconds?
You mad. You keep.
All right, I'm not gonna say shit.
You mad.
I'm not mad. Because you asked me a question and you're not asking to let me answer.
Go ahead, Matt.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Matt.
Doesn't matter what you call me. That's my point.
You mad. Go ahead, Matt.
That's why you.
You mad. Go ahead. Are you gonna be mad?
I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to get a point across.
I'm saying.
Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing for 10 seconds. Count to 10. Count to 10.
Don't push me, man.
Count to 10.
You mad.
Okay. When you are a part of an organization, a professional organization, and you deal with the public, then when I punch in, I'm not just a black man. I am a black professional that is a part of this organization. So when I convey and when I interact a certain way. And the thing is, when I answer the phone, I want them to hear my smile. I want them to hear everything that hey. Oh,
what are you doing?
Whoa.
You mad?
Wait, no.
Well, listen, why you mad?
You know what? I want them to hear. You know what? This is a professional from this corporation. This sounds like someone I want to do business with. I don't hear his race. I don't hear anything else other than his professionalism and his knowledge.
Shit.
That's what I hear. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. Acknowledge your race, boy. Be a black man.
I can acknowledge my race.
Be a black man. Stop being on that old, we're one.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say that. Did I say that?
If you don't...
It's a numbers game.
Be a black man, baby.
I'm a black man that understand that it's a capitalistic society, and when I go in and I put on my shirt and tie and I answer the phone, I'm this corporation.
I want them to see me as this corporation.
And when they come in, I'm the face.
What they thinking they self.
I'm the brown face of this corporation when they come in.
Be a good little boy.
That's not it.
Be a good
That's not
little
it.
boy.
I'm the best at what I do. So when
boy.
I answer the phone and you come in and you sit at my desk and you feel me from this corporation and you get my experience.
Use that good little boy voice.
Whatever. That's why.
Be a good little boy.
That's a major problem, kid.
Be a good little boy right now. No, what I'm saying is, man, you can still be a black man in that voice.
I agree with you.
Like I tell you the perfect one. Even though I be saying my shit about him, I will tell you the perfect guy that is a black man who is professional as shit. And we know he's a black man.
Professional is...
President Barack Obama.
It transcends race. Professionalism.
President Barack Obama.
Yeah. I agree with you.
The black man voice. He was him around black people.
I don't think I changed.
Everyone.
And that's what I was my point.
He was his guy. He was that guy.
I didn't get my chance to... I
asked you a simple question. Do you feel like a black man? You said no.
No, Nick. No, you said... This is just... You asked me. I did.
I
don't care. Like I said.
No,
yeah.
No, but anyway. But no, what I'm saying is... I'm saying it's a lot of people that don't feel themselves around. Like I feel like you can be yourself and still be professional.
I'm myself.
So my thing is, all I said is a lot of people will change who they are and how they act to conform even outside of being professional. Put it like this. A black guy can bump a black man.
A black guy can
bump a black man and they be ready to kill the motherfucker. To whereas they could get bumped by a white guy in the suburbs and will, oh, I'm sorry. You must have hit me by mistake.
2 reasons. Because of the consequences in terms of law enforcement, the difference between law enforcement in the city and in the suburbs. Second, obviously this Caucasian cat did it by mistake. He wasn't doing it on purpose.
Well, but why a black man always got to be doing it on purpose? Maybe it could be in a crowded venue. It just happens.
Goes back to what I said earlier. Things that he's been conditioned and taught since he's been a baby. Bam.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. Like, why do we think that way? Why do we have to be so afraid around white people?
Not afraid.
I mean, that's the way they act.
Not
They act afraid. They feel like they have to be on pins and needles. It's a certain shit.
Caucasian folks act differently around us as well. It's because of a certain comfort level.
What they try to do is they're different around us is almost kind of belittling. I got a perfect example.
Okay.
They're different around us is that, hey girl, is that your hair? Let me touch it type shit. That type of bullshit. That real bullshit.
They kind of pander.
That bullshit, exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
That's
what you're
that
saying.
bullshit that they do to us. They do shit like,
understand.
hey bro, what's up, dude? You alright? Like that type of bullshit.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're different around us is they'll act like us in a fucking very condescending way.
But let me say this though. That is in a certain section or that's in a certain like demographic, right? Now, if you're in the I don't want to say real world. I want to say in the professional or in the world, we're talking, let's say 25 and up, and you know, you're just interacting with a person on a normal basis. Point being is everybody's on their best behavior. And I'm not saying it's not just isolated to black folks acting differently around white folks. We all put our best foot forward if we are not if we don't have a if we don't if we're just trying to do our day-to-day operation, we're trying to be the best person that we are. I'm gonna act differently and say different things to my Caucasian friends and clients and associates than I would my African American family friend client. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Stop touching me. Getting
What?
all touchy, man. Why
What,
you
dog?
touch me?
Hey, I've known this man for 35
You
plus
keep
years.
touching me, dog. Like you've been touching me like
Hey.
fucking.
What? We're brothers. Same blood, man. You see this? Same blood in here. I can't
people,
wait.
Man. Like
It's
if
love. I love you.
Ba, ba,
I love you. I love you. I'm feeling it. Yes. Hey, see? Hey, see? But you feel me? You feel me, YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's just you put your best foot forward, and it's just in it. It's nothing wrong with
I
that.
feel like this, man. You can put your best foot forward and still be you. Now, what you need to do is decide how to be a better you.
True. Bam.
So
Everybody.
you can put your best foot forward. You can be that person. Just be you. A better you. I mean, like, you know, hey, in certain ways, like the English language is the English language. No matter how way you cut and chop it, it's not a professionalism to it. It's just English. Do you speak it? English, motherfucker.
Hey.
Nah, I mean, like, no, really. I mean, shit. At the end of the day,
That's like saying hip hop is hip hop, and what these mumble rappers do is still hip
who's
hop.
mumble rapping? Talk about it. We can go into that real quick. We can go to mumble rap. What's mumble rap?
Mumble rap, like.
Is that? But
Who
who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? You got to name an
Okay,
artist.
I got you.
Because they don't be mumbling. If you can hear what they say,
Here we go.
Because I'll give you a mumble. You want me to give you a mumble artist?
Hey,
I got you one. I got you one.
He'll be out.
Bone Thugs and Harmony fucking mumble rap.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Now what?
No.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Y'all try so hard to hate on the new school rappers, and I don't even like them like that. But you can't hate them like that when they don't mumble rap. The mumble rap is.
It's a difference between. No, it's not. It's called.
I don't know. Everybody must down the bump. Come to the best about the time.
But it caused cats to like listen.
What was they listening to?
We would listen. It was words. It was
nigga Busta mumbled through the whole song with him and Chris Brown. With him and Chris Brown, you tell me a word he said in that motherfucker. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. I was like, this nigga Busta ain't even saying nothing.
I haven't heard that song.
Rhymes.
I haven't heard that song.
Chris Brown and Lil Wayne.
I haven't heard the song.
It is that's that shit.
Let me say this: when Busta Rhymes came out, he was what was new school or
he was better when he was younger, but he mumbled the fuck out of a fucking track here and there.
My point
had
was
his mumble times.
My point was you said the English language is the English language, no matter how you say it. Blah blah. No, it's not.
I mean, you can say someone talking English, but they're not talking English. I mean, shit, you can't understand it. You can't understand it. That's not English. You talk English.
And the thing is, it's different levels on how you do it. So just like it's different levels in hip hop, it's different levels of lyrical, you know what I'm saying, execution. It's different levels on how you execute the English language.
But I mean, see, and that's where you go. A motherfucker can say they don't understand anything Nas talking about, and Nas speaks the English language clearly, but most people who are I don't want to call people a certain way, but like some people just don't understand what the fuck he's talking about, and they will say, I don't know what he's saying. But he's like, why don't you know what he's saying? Because he's speaking English, and it's just because some people don't want to heighten their knowledge. They don't want to know more. They don't want to be educated. Sometimes he may use words that they don't understand, and sometimes you just may have to look it up. I don't know, man. I just feel like you should email the Beef Stew Show at
the
Beef Stew Show 2016
email 2017
gmail.com. It's 2016 because That's what the
That's
email
what we
started.
created.
Created the show.
It was established in 2016.
The Beef Stew Show 2016 at gmail.com.
About to get his Twitter on tape. Like next episode, we'll
You
have
can
a Twitter
always
account.
comment too, man. At the same time, you know, if you want to be a part of the show, you're more than welcome to come on and talk shit with us. What else you want to say? Yeah, like, share, comment.
For real.
Subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, you're crazy.
Crazy,
By
man.
having you subscribe. I mean, we just gave y'all an hour of fire. Where if you're at the gym, you can listen to us. If you're at work, for the people that do fucking telemarketing, anything that you're in, you could be in front of a computer or you're in your phone. Fucking.
I just got a text message.
Anything, you know, you wanna do, watch us. Tell a friend. If you like it, you got friends that are like you. Mm-hmm. They probably like it.
Let me tell you this. The people who are fans now, you're going to tell a story. Like, you know what? I used to watch these guys when it was the Beef Stew on YouTube, and they had like 38 subscribers, and I was one of the first 38.
No, they're going to say, hey, look, I was actually on the show.
Hey!
I came on the show with them and we talked about different shit. Like, we even cater shows to your, if you got a business, we can promote your business on this motherfucker. We can talk about your business on here. That'd be great. That'd be grand, you know?
Yeah. It's all love.
Yeah, but we are approaching an hour and a lot of time after an hour.
Time flies. I'll be honest with you. We were shooting for 30 minutes. I'll be honest with you.
We didn't really give you any dry spots, so we're good. Good to go. We can end it like this. This is cool.
Hey!
Peace.
Zip it up and zip it down.